Some of the funniest people anywhere are coming here to Austin this week.
Austin might be known for music festivals, but beginning tonight, it will be all about comedy.
Today kicks off Austin's first ever Moontower Comedy and Oddity Festival.
When you are the home to the Austin City Limits Music Festival, when you are home to South by Southwest, if you're going to do a festival in this town, go big or go home.
All of the music festivals have comedy stages, comedy tents. What we didn't have was a dedicated comedy festival.
This one's really about, hey, stand-up gets the focus here. And that's why so many acts are excited to do this festival.
We did an early bird release of festival badges for sale.
We weren't totally sure how it was gonna go off and if the community would be there to support it.
We put them on sale at 9 o'clock in the morning. At noon, we had sold out everything we had allocated.
We have got some royal comedians right here in Austin. They're here, of course, for the Moontower Comedy and Oddity Festival.
This thing's going to be absolutely huge. First ever one here in Austin, and they've been packing them in.
We started off with back-to-back shows with Aziz Ansari at the Paramount Theater.
All right! Both girls are really hammered. Let's make sure they get home safe.
It was packed. The first show was unbelievably packed. And the line waiting to come into the second Aziz Ansari show was a block long down the center of Congress and wound 2 blocks down the road around the corner. We went, you know, we may just have pulled this off. This just might work.
Is this your first time in Texas?
No, I've been to Texas a lot. It's my second time in Austin.
Nice.
I actually was in this room before for South by Southwest thing. I was here for the premiere of MacGruber.
Oh, yeah.
Which then went on to win, I think, 11 Academy Awards.
Yeah, I'm a huge Pootie Tang fan too, so I'm
So
just...
you smoke weed. You smoke weed. Yeah, whenever somebody says they, you know, they're Pootie Tang fan, I go, oh, you smoke weed. Okay, cool. Thank you.
Our goal was, by year 3, that we would be the second largest comedy festival in North America, second only to Montreal. And we knew we had to have the comics loving coming to Austin and how they were cared for.
It was incredibly well run. People had a good time. When you showed up to your venues, everything was as it was supposed to be.
We had given them basically this really comfortable platform from which they could do their set and then just hang out and chill with their friends. You kind of felt like they were at summer camp together.
We went down to film the Dana Gould Presents show at the Scottish Rite, and you know, you're hanging out with Andy Kemmler and Maria Bamford, Chelsea Peretti. They're all on the show. They're all sitting around talking beforehand.
Let me now, instead of being funny, let me recall things I find funny. Chevy Chase falling down.
I mean, all the comics love Austin. I don't think comics are ever going to turn down a free trip to Austin.
So you extended your Austin trip.
I did.
That's great.
I love Austin. I don't always love being on the road and like hurling myself to weird places, but Austin I do love.
And, you know, everyone's just talking about, oh, we're going to go swimming today. We're going to go have barbecue. Where should we get barbecue?
I go to Torchy's Tacos, Ujiko Ironworks. I'm going to try to go to Franklin Barbecue. I've heard a lot of good things about that.
This is lovely. This is like ideal weather, Austin.
I love to take a canoe out on Town Lake. I do that a lot.
Most of the shows were sold out. There was something for everyone on any given night. There were multiple chances to see people. They had headlining shows. They curated some great little smaller club shows.
They do a really good job of turning audiences onto acts that they might not ordinarily know. There's no Rolling Stone magazine that's going to tell you about who the up-and-coming comics are. And so they're letting you know, hey, these are the next 30 people to keep an eye on.
When comedians let you know that you've done a fantastic job and that operationally it went smoothly, and managers and agents are calling you up and saying, hey, My client had a fantastic time. They said they want to come back.
Across the board, everybody began to say to us, we're holding the dates for next year. When are you going to announce we want to come?
We've got to be able to grow it and continue to make it more interesting and more diverse.
How big can we make this, but still be an Austin-owned festival to where you have an intimate experience with really great people?
Every night at the Stephen F. Austin, the Esquire Lounge Bar was absolutely one of the most happening places of the entire festival. All the stars would gather to mix and mingle with one another.
What you would see as you would look around the room was phenomenal. You'd look over there and there's Seth Meyers just sitting at a table talking with some friends. You looked over in the corner and there on the couch, there was Nick Offerman and his wife Megan Mullally.
The camaraderie that was experienced there was tremendous.
They shut us down, they kick us out, we're not leaving. They kick us out again, we're still not leaving. They shut off the beer flow, now we're leaving. But as we leave, we're all walking through this hotel bar.
And finally, somebody had unplugged the gobo light that was shining on the wall. And all of a sudden, the entire crowd just let out this huge cheer of Moontower, and it started this huge round of applause that went on for a really long time. Nobody could have prepared me for how good that felt.